we're reacting to the worst moms ever.
Wow, what a lovely couple. Such a supportive girl too. He's a lucky dude.
It was literally a hug between my son and I.
Wait, that's her son? So you're telling me she climbed on him, giving him a hug, legs spread like that, and that's her son?
If you're one of the people that happens to see something immoral or sexual or wrong with it, then I'm just gonna say that's on you.
So you're telling me that it's on us that the way you were hugging your son looks like something straight out of the Kama Sutra? Okay. No, that's totally normal. Totally normal. That's totally how moms usually hug their sons.
I don't have anything else to say, and I'm not gonna try and explain.
I'm not about to sit here and say that this woman is having relations with her son because of that hug. I'm not.
In my actions, and I'm not going to take it down because I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, so we're not accusing you of a felony here, but I feel like at some point you got to start implementing physical boundaries with your family. And I know someone's gonna come in my comments talking about, oh, get your head out the gutter. I know you weren't loved properly as a kid, but bro, it gets to a point, dude. It gets to a point. Once your child isn't a baby anymore, doing stuff like bathing with them is kind of crazy. And then once they start hitting those teenage years, y'all need to cut those mouth kisses off. Cause bro, healthy boundaries, people, healthy boundaries. And
growing up, my mother and I, you know, we kissed each other on the lips when I was young. I don't know when it stopped, but it stopped. And I don't know, man. Like, I don't know, man. That don't, like, if I were to see, if my man's came in, he kissed his mom on the lips, I wouldn't look at them and be like, what the fuck? I'd just be like, oh, they still do that. I haven't seen somebody do that. Okay, that's interesting. But I'm not tweaking though.
just for some background, that was Amber Wright, a certified physician assistant, and she basically went viral for giving her son this hug that gave very much Sweet Home Alabama vibes. But today we're here to talk about something that I've been seeing a whole lot of on the internet recently. Weird parents, specifically moms. And I know that first clip I showed you was kind of outlandish, it was a little bit weird, but honestly the rest of the moms I'm about to show you will make that clip look very tame. I mean, these moms are so crazy. I know some of you guys would probably wish you were orphaned if that was your mom. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the potential worst mom on the internet.
I just wanted to get on here and tell you a little bit about myself. So, like I said,
Yo, my bad, wrong video. That was before she let the clout get to her head. Let's run this back real quick. Ladies and gents, meet one of the most abusive.
Whenever we lived with her dad, I used to pull her by the hair because I was so mad at her.
Jealous.
Like, I feel like he loved her more than he loved me, and so, like, I took my anger out.
Whoa.
Negligent.
Mom, I just threw up.
You just threw up? Why?
I just threw up.
You're lying.
Let me throw up.
It smell like it or what? I'm just kidding.
Mom, I just threw up. Why are you dancing? Mom, I threw up. Why are you dancing? She's dancing? Yes. Still dancing? Alexa, stop.
Bro, I was jamming.
Oh yeah, their mom is out of there. Whoever this woman is, she's fucking out of there. She's gone. This is like, she one of them people that was just having relations and having kids, and she wasn't ready to be a parent. That's what's going on here.
Heartless.
Money isn't everything.
She's still a kid. Her brain is still a child's brain. That's what I'm saying. She's a grown ass woman with responsibilities, but she has a child's brain.
You're right. But at the end of the day,
An irresponsible child's brain.
Are y'all jealous because I'm in the same room as him or what?
Hell nah.
Double tap, everyone, double tap, double tap, double tap.
Wait, why did you make a TikTok about Ash saying that you missed her? Yes or no?
What you doing, babe?
what, puppy?
What you doing?
Missing you.
Oh no.
Yeah?
Yes, I know. He's 22. I'm 35. Yes, he knows. I know. We know our age difference, okay? I've already seen his beepy, and he's already seen my nunu, okay?
Pick me.
If Santos doesn't like me, but yet are you the one who he's inviting over? No, baby, me and you are not the same. I make money, you don't, okay? You're irrelevant. You're a peasant in our eyes. He looks at me because he knows what I'm made of.
Honey, come here! Celebrate now.
35. with children, moving and living like this. This is like a nightmare for you to impregnate a woman that can't grow up, that can't understand that it's time to make a change.
I got the top 20 banner on my back.
Mother on the internet, Ashley Trevino. And oh yeah, the last one I forgot to mention. By the way, I don't know if this is her being a liar or her being delusional, but honestly, it might be both. Brief intermission. I'm trying to get to 100K subs, so I'd appreciate it if you like, comment.
Y'all go get my boy to 100K.
That gotta be the lie of the century. So a little bit of background on Ashley's newfound fame. She went viral on TikTok for her TikTok lives where, like you saw in those clips, the wildest stuff would happen. She would be on live for hours on end, and I guess the stuff that was happening on those lives was so wild that people started recording it, posting it on TikTok and other platforms. And you see, in her head, she's super ecstatic about this newfound fame, but she doesn't realize that I think 99% of her fans are laughing at her. They legit view her as a joke and they don't like her. People just enjoy watching drama go down. And trust me, it's a bunch of drama on her lives. I'm genuinely convinced that she's not only in competition with her daughters, but she hates them.
What color numbers do you want?
Hey, Mom.
You can't. Why do you want the same colors as me? Baby, why are you doing my
She not like I'm the type of parent that for my son and my girl, I will live in a cardboard box on the street so that way they have a home. She's not the type of parent that's going to like when you become a parent, bro, you're supposed to sacrifice everything for your seed, for your family. So as a man, you're supposed to sacrifice everything for your family. If you're not willing to do that, do not have no family, nigga.
color? Oh my god, y'all don't have school again tomorrow. My god, bro.
You know, usually
it's okay to be annoyed with your children, I will say that.
Parents are happy when their kids want to be like them, but I guess that's not the case with Ashley. And this lady is so jealous, so in competition with her daughters that allegedly the guy that her daughters found cute on social media, Santos, she went ahead and contacted him and basically started a little fling with him. Keep in mind, she's 35 years old and this young man is in the same age group as her daughters. Like when you see clips of these two, you would think that's his mother.
I can't even get walls right now, bro.
Yeah.
And this nigga fucking with her.
I got you.
Ew.
Do that. I told you I got you. I got you. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. Stop. I got you. Stop.
Bro, she don't even treat the daughters that she gave birth to this well. Her daughters literally sleep on an air mattress and she's on TikTok live bragging about how she went on a 20K shopping spree. And if any of you guys are wondering why all these young men are surrounding her and seem so infatuated with her, well, this is why.
Bro, and Ash really thinks everybody fucks with her, bro. Ash, don't nobody fuck with you. Like, bro, come on, be so for real. You're gonna speak on me? Ooh, nobody fucked her, bro. She wants to get fucked, but nobody wants to fuck her, bro. Santos never fucked her. I would never even, bro, I never even would fucking, bro, I wouldn't even come close to her, to be honest with y'all. Like, and she has the audacity to sit there and talk shit. My name, call me, bro. If you really want me to come, you're gonna have to pay for everything. Just let me know. And like, she was like, nah, don't worry about it. I got you, of course, I got you, bro. Like, you got extorted, shorty. What are you talking about? Don't nobody give a fuck about you, like, be for real.
Beefing with young dudes your daughter's age group is insane.
Online.
And on top of that, getting extorted, she's just going out sad at this point. And honestly, I'm not surprised by her actions because she literally has a history of dating inmates and murderers. I honestly feel like this is one of those cases where someone grew up but never actually
That's what I'm saying.
Because the way this lady acts, you would think that she was a teenager. It might be because she didn't really get to experience her teenage years when she was that age. Or
she's surrounded by a bunch of kids.
Feeling young. But the thing that bothers me the most is that if these girls don't receive proper parenting, they might turn out just like their mom. Because believe it or not, most of the time the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. And this is nothing against her daughters, but sometimes we turn into the people we most despise. And now for the second mom on this list. So a couple years back, there was this popular meme of this lady dancing at an Apple store. I'm honestly just surprised that no one bothered her while she was doing all this. But yeah, so basically at some point this video was going viral all over the internet. Now fast forward a couple pregnancies later and we have the original Ashley Trevino. Meet Shay Hinton.
Gosh.
So Shay basically sits on TikTok live for hours and begs for money.
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. I need the Foley. I need the Foley. I need the Foley. Hurry up.
And look, I'm not just some horrible content creator who's here to make fun of this lady. People have given Shay money, genuine support, and even linked her to resources. But it's almost as if once she found out how much money she can make off of begging people on TikTok,
yeah,
that's what she.
That's a market in itself, bro. I saw this one dude, right? His shit was homeless in Detroit. He was laying down outside as a black dude, and people would be like, "How can I send money? It's obviously in the cat. It's obviously right here. Send the money right now." Like tweaking, begging, "Can y'all please send me some money?" And they sending that shit. If any of y'all niggas, bum ass niggas need some money, you know what I'm saying? Any bum ass niggas watch me? I know there's really not too many bum ass niggas that beg for money. Shit, go on TikTok, start begging, nigga.
He continued doing, begging people on TikTok live. And the way these TikTok lives usually play out is that she'll be interacting with the viewers, and in the background her kids will be screaming, and a lot of times they'll be asking for food.
If y'all help me get it for a week. Depending on how many y'all, I don't know how many y'all gonna send some. And you just go from however many want to send some. I just want it for a week, so I ain't gotta ask for shit for every day. That's all. I'm getting tired of it every time I get on here. You always asking for stuff. You always asking for stuff. Why about you do this? What about you do that?
And see, another one of the methods that she uses is that she'll guilt trip her viewers, then get angry at them, and then go back to guilt tripping them for not sending her money. And that process will basically continue throughout the live until she has enough money for that day.
How much is that?
Y'all eat breakfast yet? Cause I didn't. I don't know. I ain't got nothing to eat right now.
Cause I did it. She like a little kid when you got food and they be like, "Oh, my mom let me eat that." Like, bro, if you don't get your little bag of little asshole, man.
If y'all want to help me get this hotel room, y'all can. If you don't, you don't. I don't care.
Man.
I'm just going through a little rough patch right now.
Yeah, we all are.
Are we straight?
I know she be musty.
And see, as a human, you see stuff like that and you can't help but get sad. And I understand. I feel bad for her too.
I'm not sad.
But then I see clips like this.
Egg edition.
Ooh.
Her sister serves her egg through the window. She doesn't say thank you. Reads comments knowing they'll ask if the kids ate too.
My sister made me a
boiled, not deviled egg, but okay.
What are you eating?
Quickly mutes audio.
So your sister, who, keep in mind, we don't know what her living situation is like, she might need help too, gives you some food, and instead of saying thank you, you say you coulda gave me two. And then on top of that, instead of making sure your kids ate, you're stuffing your mouth, and then you're lying to the audience who's been sending you money to support your kids.
What are you eating?
And luckily CPS stepped in and took the kids from her because I know those kids were struggling. And you know the crazy thing is, even after that last clip I showed you of her not even making sure that her kids ate first, this was her reaction when CPS took them.
You are not taking my kids away from me. You are not taking my kids away from me. I try to stay strong for my real supporters, but y'all cronies.
I'm sorry, but I'm struggling to believe that you care that much when you put yourself in front of your kids. And I know some of you guys might disagree with me on this, but that clip I showed you wasn't the only time she did something like that. And as someone who grew up with a loving mother, I could tell you firsthand that the little stuff like making sure you ate first hold a lot of weight.
Yeah.
And see, even after CPS taking her kids, Shay was still on TikTok lives begging people for money.
Somebody say sell your phone. Since y'all worry about my bills so much, what about y'all paying?
And you would think that during this time, she would put maximum effort into trying to get her life together and having a stable income so she could possibly get her kids back. But no, she's going on dates with men and having them buy her food.
Fat pay.
Big hungry ass.
What the hell is frat pay?
Mocha fat pay.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You caramel thing.
I'm so glad I'm done
Big
with that segment of the video,
ass.
but on to the next mom. Next we have Deshae Frost's mom. And if you don't know who Deshae Frost is, he's a child actor who turned into a content creator / streamer. And the thing about Deshae is he's known for being this super freaked out hypersexual dude.
What you doing?
You don't know what's nothing different?
Put that ass up.
Put that ass up.
All I'm gonna say is, along with doing YouTube and streaming,
that's his sister, by the way,
and he also sells spicy content on the side. I did a whole video on that if you want to check it out after this. And y'all remember earlier how I said sometimes the apple doesn't fall far from the tree? So yeah, in this case, Deshae is the apple and his mom is the tree, because this dude definitely inherited this lustful ass nature from someone. That someone being his mom.
Bro, it smell hella good though. What? Bro, what? Bro, what the fuck is going on?
So that clip you just saw was Deshae's.
Bro would have been on the ground. What? Came in, started stomping. Would have said my mom. Picked her up by a collar on her shirt. Boom! Everybody getting knocked out, bro. Because everybody disrespecting me.
His mom cooking in lingerie. Now you might be wondering what makes this scene so crazy. He unintentionally walked in on his mom in some lingerie. Accidents happen. Well, I'm sad to tell you that that whole thing was staged. And do you guys want to know what that means? That means prior to that scene being filmed, they had a whole conversation.
So this is what you gonna do, man. You finna wear this. Put this on. Let me see. Okay, yeah, you look good. Yeah, you look real good. Stand in that corner right there. Yo, bro, my partner, lay down on the ground. You're going to act like you're recording my mother. I'm going to act like I come in. This is the conversation that was
about how it would go down. It probably went something like this.
So yeah, I'm going to wear my lingerie and he's going to be filming me with my buns out. And then you're going to walk in and you're going to see me in my lingerie, buns out, and we're going to act
like a
conversation with my mom. And you see, it doesn't even stop at the freakiness. This lady was not only stealing money from her own children.
There's an extra 10K I went somewhere. Might have went to make that back bigger.
What are you talking about? Might have went to make that butt bigger. What are you talking about?
Keep in mind that she didn't need to do this. Her kids literally have money. They're rich. She could have just asked for the money. And honestly, this next thing she does is even worse. So she was charging her daughter's boyfriend to be able to date her daughter.
He was fine with that. He's 19 years old at this time, so he looks over the contract. I gave it to him like ahead of time. He signs it, gives it back to me. I think personally what happened was he pretty much carried the contract out for about maybe 10 months. I think the last 2 months he was just like, hey, I really can't, pay anything and stuff like that. But I knew that he was bringing money in still, but it was just like, okay, I didn't like to keep bothering him, like we did go back and forth a little bit. He's like, well, I can't pay this month. And
it's crazy how she acts like she's doing him a favor for not making him pay the last 2 payments. How about not charging him at all? Correct me if I'm wrong, but would this be considered pimping out your daughter? You know what? I'm just gonna mind my business. And for the last mom on this list, we have Buddha's mom. I don't know her actual name, so that's what we're gonna refer to her as. So the whole internet has basically been giving her slack for these videos that she films of her son. She'll film her son eating, hanging out with her, and just doing random things.
Boy, I told you not to come back. What the hell's wrong with you? I told you not to come back in my room. And if you're full, why are you still eating it? You.
And see, the whole issue that people have with their content is that a lot of people have been saying that they're getting Sweet Home Alabama vibes from their interactions. For example, look at this clip.
Taste the cookie. Taste the banana bread one.
Like, notice that weird exchange they had, especially with the eye contact when she said taste the cookie. And now I'm not saying that that's
yeah, bro, okay.
She was referring to in this case, but cookie is a common way that people refer to
We know.
Now, I have watched a bunch of the videos on their page, and I will say I think people are just jumping to conclusions.
I'm about to say.
I would ever have to make a video about why I don't post my other children on my TikTok. But here I am making a video. And yeah, the reason why I do not post them is because they ask me not to. And I respect my children. I love my children. And if they don't want to be on my platform, I'm not going to post them. I refuse to do something against their wishes just because I can't handle the backlash that I'm getting. A lot of the times we're in the kitchen, we're all in the kitchen together, but they choose to be extremely quiet and they don't want no parts of it. They're in there with us also. But yeah, they asked me not to post them, and I'm a mom first before anything, and I'm gonna protect my children at all costs. And for the record, I do have a life outside of this house and this bed. I do have a dating life. I Do you see someone?
But no, seriously though, she really seems like a genuinely kind mom. I mean, she even said that the whole reason that she made that TikTok account and continues to post on it was to help Buddha promote his rapping career.
I'm really actually extremely private. I just became unprivate to help Buddha and his music career out. So if you guys haven't noticed, Buddha does make music, and go check out his music. It's Buddha Hunnits on all platforms. Okay, thank you.
And honestly, I think she's a W mom for that, because not a lot of moms will support you being a rapper.
Yeah, I don't see.
If you made it this far, I appreciate you.
I don't see nothing wrong with that one, man. They tried to just press that one up. I've seen them before, and I just don't see that. That being said, man, like the video, sub up, comment up. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments about some of these mothers. But yeah, bruh. Sometimes I feel like the internet reads too much into some shit, and other times I feel like, you know, they're gonna be right. Like the Ashley Trevino woman, that's bad. You know what I'm saying? The big back woman that was eating the eggs, not feeding her children, that's bad as well. That being said, man, love y'all, appreciate y'all, great for y'all, and we gone. Eddie D. Lad, ooh, binge recipes on the channel, please.